can even get to cars.
Hey YouTube, how's it going? It's Willow Jump Sauce and I am back with another video for you guys. So, today I have some more Deadman mode content, which is pretty awesome. A few things, there's actually a couple things we're going to talk about in this video, but first off, if you guys are enjoying the Deadman mode content, you guys want to see a little bit more, let's try to hit a like goal of, let's do 250. How about 250? If you guys get 250, then I'll kind of know that you guys like it. Because even though if I do it on stream, it doesn't mean I have to show it to you guys on YouTube. Maybe you guys just don't like it at all, and I totally understand that. And I will not forcefully show you Deadman content. I will stop doing that forcefully against your will. Get it? Because my name's... Never mind. It doesn't matter. So there's something that I wanted to talk to you guys about, which kind of like blew my mind because I didn't realize this when it first came out. But Deadman, the title of the video is going to be Transferring Deadman Gold or Deadman GP. I did not realize how much, like, significantly it is as far as the difference. Now, you guys might think, I'm not sure what I'm not like a big transfer person. I don't know rates on a lot of stuff. I had to look this stuff up. I mean, it was brought to my attention because somebody was talking about it in my Twitch chat, but when somebody, or after I thought about it for a while and I looked it up more, I'm like, oh my god, this is so much money. And then on top of that, somebody told me what they were doing. So basically, if you don't know, like RS3 GP, like 100 mil RS3 is like, I think like 15 mil or like 16 mil old school. So you guys can see like the rates there. But for Deadman, you know, old school GP, I would say is a little bit more, I guess, wanted than RS3 GP. It's easier to make money on RS3 than it is old school. So the Deadman GP rate, literally, I believe, is 1 mil Deadman GP. Currently is 6.5 to 7 mil GP on old school, which is crazy. But on the first couple of days, this guy was telling me a story. Apparently, he's not really into like Deadman as far as like PKing, and he doesn't really want to train anything. I'm training right now as we speak. He's not really into the whole like, okay, it's Deadman, I want to restart my account, I'm gonna train, I'm gonna do this stuff. He's not into that. What he does though is he starts merching items, and apparently he did this last season. And he's, you know, kind of perfected it, and, you know, obviously he didn't really tell me everything he was doing, but he was telling me that when he was merching and the items that he was flipping was allowing him to make between like 1 mil to like 2.5 mil, depending on what the prices were, 1 mil to 2.5 mil every like 2 or 3 hours, and that's on Deadman, right? So he was making like anywhere between, what was that, like, well, these were the first couple of days. The first couple of days, I believe the transfer rates were over like 10 mil, like 1 mil to 10 mil ratio. So he was making like 16 to like 20 mil every 2 or 3 hours, which that was like blowing my mind. Now, I'm not sure what he's doing exactly. He said that he could count on himself, like all he held himself to for a day was on last season, was he made sure that he made at least 1 mil Deadman a day to go ahead and transfer over to old school, and that's what he was doing. I don't know, maybe he didn't have like enough time, but he told himself every day he'll take whatever time it takes to make 1 mil in Deadman and then transfer it over to old school. And apparently he's doing that now again. I'm not sure how much he's making at the moment. I'm not sure how he's going about that, but just like hearing all this stuff that he was telling me, and like he gave me, like, he was doing like arrows and different things like that, and like a lot of alchable items, a lot of things that people wanted to buy quickly that weren't exactly it's essentially resources, because you really can't do too much. He was saying that there was like a few dragon items that he was doing, but most of it was like bulk of resources. And now obviously you can't go crazy and get bulks of items you know, the first day or the first 2 days, because we have to put the items in the game. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. We are the ones who, you know, kind of supply the GE in the game with stuff. So now obviously, you know, before he wasn't able to do that, but now this is what he's doing, and I just think that's crazy, because the GE, because whatever he was flipping before, obviously he had to go through players, because there wasn't a GE, and I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, there wasn't a GE in the first seasonal. Now this seasonal, there's a grand exchange, which pretty much makes that, you know, more suffice. although what they did, what JaGeX ended up doing was you can only use the first two. You can only use the first two boxes in the GE. You can't use all the slots, and I think that's because they didn't want people like having all of their GE filled up of trying to flip items. Somebody told me exactly why they did that. But it just like to find out these transfer rates and how much money, like people aren't even playing. So well, some people aren't even playing deadman mode to really play it. They're just playing it to make as much GP on it as they can and then transfer. Some people are literally making accounts just to thieve, to get their thieving up and get like silk and trade that for money, and then eventually like pickpocket knights and stuff and just get whatever GP they can get from thieving and transfer that money over to old school. And I'm like, wow, like you guys are making so much money, this is freaking ridiculous. But to each his own, you know what I mean? I just thought that was crazy, and I wanted to tell you guys about it. As far as I'm concerned, right now what I'm doing currently is, well, you see clips in the background of me at Gnome Guards. I'm still at Gnome Guards until I get 50 defense, then I'll be 50 attack, 50 strength, 50 defense. The plan was to start doing Slayer, but I can't start Slayer until I get a little bit higher in level, because I don't want to get just, you know, sniped right away or destroyed, because it's going to be really risky doing Slayer. But overall, I do want to get my account in the top 2K. And I realized that I could already be there if I just started training some of my like non-combat stats a little bit more. If I got all my level 1 stats that aren't level 1 and got them between like 20 and 30, I would probably already be top 2K, because it was that easy. I literally went from rank like 5300 to 4100 in just 30 agility levels. So that's really all I need to do, and that's what I'm gonna do. And I am really enjoying deadman mode at the moment. So if you guys did enjoy the video, remember to leave a like down below. I love you all for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.